games have been. All right.
Okay. Doug, great to see you again, and I know you guys probably somewhat disappointed because you're all perfectionists in this game about the weekend's finish, but things were going in the right direction, and I think that's a positive sign for this racing team.
Well, absolutely. I mean, we went through the mountaintop highs to the lowest of the meadows, so to speak. We went there with a fast car. We had tested the car 3 weeks before. It was a car we had built from the ground up, and we had high expectations. We really thought Wednesday, when we were the 8th fastest, going into Thursday, that we had a good shot at maybe a top 10. But that morning, we even got the car better, and we were the fastest, tied with Joe Nemechek in time. And we knew we had a little bit extra. We made a wrong chassis adjustment, tightened the car up a little bit, and finished 5th in qualifying. And that's a super effort. Everybody was high-fiving, and we were in great shape. Next morning, we went out, and we had that unfortunate accident. But the thing that really surprised me is everyone said, hey, we can't fix this car for the race. Let's pull out their backup. And we did. In less than 2 hours, we had the backup running, ready to go on the track, got an hour's practice, and we raced well. I mean, we were top 15 all day, had a 15-second penalty in the pits of going too fast on pit road speed, and we had a blurb in the fuel mileage and had to come in a little early. Other than that, it was a super weekend. And I know people, when they read in the paper that we finished 26, it does not say how well we ran. But I feel this team has turned the corner, but we got a long road ahead of us.
We had a great race car that we brought down to Indy and we tested, and we ran super good. And we went back there and backed it up with a great qualifying effort, and we were just really poised for what we thought was going to be a super finish, if not an outside chance to win the race. But you know, things just didn't go our way Friday, and we had a problem and lost it right going into one. We don't really know what happened, whether we had a line come loose or if something broke, but definitely oiled down the rear tires going in the corner. Pretty much tore up the race car. We couldn't get it fixed. We had to pull out the backup car. And I'm really proud of the whole team because no one got down. Everyone kept their head up. They were just positive. They got that backup car ready, and we went out and, you know, we had a fairly competitive race with it, especially the first half of the race. We had some unfortunate things happen during the race. We ran out of fuel coming off the corner, coming off the 4th corner, and I knew I couldn't make it around again, so I came on the pit road, right split-second decision to come on the pit road, and couldn't get slowed down in time to avoid getting a speeding penalty on pit road, and we had a 15-second penalty under green, and man, when you're sitting there for 15 seconds and the leaders are coming around, you're going to get a lap down, and that basically cost us a lap, and we kind of lost the handle second half of the race. So you know, it didn't finish out like we wanted it to, but just to even take the backup car and run as competitive as we did with it in the beginning of the race was a real morale booster for the whole team. And you know, we're going to go back and we're going to rebuild the good car. We're going to continue to work on our other cars and improve them. Probably build another good car, and really, we're really going to take this as a building block to take us to the next level, and knowing what we can do and what we need to do. And we're excited about it.
You talk about going to the...
And the Phillies organization fights away the fastball, 0-2. .361 at Reading, 274 at Scranton. Welcome. Got him. Good pitch by Terrell Wade, but it may have come a little bit too late.
There goes Zeal. Pitch is low, and he walked him. 2 walks here in the pitch.
They are not this time, and he's down on strikes. Rolen may have chased ball 4. Bilecki records his first strikeout. He chased a pitch that he took one.
That should be easy if Bourbon gets there. Close. Got him. 1 up.
Rolen is over. Tough time of the night right now to see the ball, but the Phillies rookie third baseman stays with it. There's out number 1. Question.
Is going to go to the upper echelon and lower echelon, and there's going to be no middle of the road for a team to rise and shine.
Absolutely, and I had a meeting with NASCAR on Friday about that various issue. You've got some car owners that have multiple teams. Rick Hendricks has 3 teams. Richard Childress will have 2 teams. Robert Yates has 2 teams. The 37 car, Newman Haas, they're going to have 2 teams next year. And that concerned me. And I went to him and says, you know, what are you really trying to do here? I mean, is the little guy that comes in and tries to do it with good business skills, is he going to have a chance? And NASCAR said most definitely, we want to make sure that we do not turn this into an Indy series where a couple teams control everything. So I think you're going to see some rule changes coming where that just simply won't happen. But it is a concern. I mean, when we started this business, we knew what money we would have to work with, and since then, it's escalated. We have teams spending 2 and 3 times our annual budget. And so when we can compete with them and be competitive, that's neat, that's fun, and that shows the power plants we're building. I mean, 5 years ago, we started building Winston Cup engines. Today, we build Winston Cup engines for 2 teams. For ours, and then we lease to another team occasionally. In the Busch Series, we have 2 teams, the Mike Walls team, the Derek Cope team that we lease engines to. So that says that we've been able to make that next step. Now we've got to be in the winner's circle consistently.
How long is it before that happens, before we see Bobby Hillin Jr. and Doug Bawel as the featured interview on every